Today we're making phyllo pastry. Grease your table very well in order the dough to stick on the table. So this is a dough made with flour and water and some salt. So the dough needs some rest, and slowly you start from the middle and you're stretching the dough towards the end of the table. So slowly from the middle, lifting the dough, bringing some air between the table and the dough, slowly stretching. So this dough is often used in the Balkans, in Greek pastries, Albania, Bulgaria, Romania, for many different varieties of pastry. You can also use this dough to make strudel, this Austrian pastry with apple and walnut. Today we're making banitsa. So banitsa is traditional breakfast food in Bulgaria. So here is a mix. This mix is made with homemade yogurt, homemade sirene, a kind of feta cheese with cow milk and eggs, some seasoning, and this is going to be the filling of our dough. So when you arrive at this level, you can stretch more and more. After that, you will see we push it back towards the table and we can roll more. Rolling and stretching. If there is some little holes, it doesn't really matter, because we are going to roll this dough very well. So here you are, almost done. We are now going to put some fat, so some use oil, some use butter. We make a mix of both butter and oil. So slightly brush here all the way. So at this point you'll be ready to roll. Okay. Let's go. So that's the filling. In Greece they use mainly spinach, leek, all sorts of green. Also you can forage some green. You can do with nettle, wild onions, wild garlic. You can do a mix of many different kinds of green. Put some yogurt, eggs, cheese, and you can also make different shape like a millefeuille. You don't need to roll it but today we are rolling. Okay. That's it, almost there. Here we are. Now, maybe have to try from this side. Okay, like that. Check. And now, very delicate job. Starting from here. Stretching, and that's it. Now you can roll. Check. So you go until here, and if you have some dough left, you can stretch it a bit more on the top here. Put a bit more fat, or just cut it. Works well too. That's my last dough, so I'm going to use up everything. Up and finish job. So at this point you are going to take your mold, grease it very well, and do the shape of a snail. So check. Et voilà. This is a big banitsa. A bit of fat on top and in the oven. Soon you will see the result as one is baking already. Bon appétit! Here you go, you can see the banitsa is baked. So after 20 minutes, half an hour in the oven, if I'm not speaking, you can still hear cracking the dough. Very appetizing. So now we are going to taste this banitsa. If I press here, you can hear the crisp. So now we are back, and now we are talking. So this, I show you, this is the bottom, eh? So we turn it around, and that's the top of the banitsa. So just, I will cut slice to be civilized, eh? So you can hear how crispy it is. Like that, you can see inside all the layers and the filling. But at home, what we like to do for breakfast is we just stir what we want. So some prefer more crispy, it's outside, and some people are going more inside where it's more soft. And you can see this dough are still hot, very appetizing. So we eat that with plain yogurt for breakfast or for dinner, for any time. It's a nice fast food, street food, we say. So bon appétit.